hub. Yun ang original bubble diagram. So yun ang general composition niya. Okay, am I getting clear? Clear ba ako, guys? Hello?
Yes po, sir.
Okay. So, and then, we will now expand it. So, kaya magiging expanded bubble diagram, okay, to include, ang expanded niya ngayon, so you have yung sa housing mo, magkakaroon siya ng dalawang type. Okay, ang ginawa namin, dalawang type. So, you have an eco, at the same time, you have the social. And then, in the middle, andun pa rin yung terminal, and then yung mga warehouses. Pero yung sa warehouse area, magkakaroon siya ng pasalubong. Okay? I mean, din sa terminal, magkakaroon siya ng pasalubong para magkaroon ng economic development. Okay? Tapos, yung sa warehouse area, para maging sustainable siya, kailangan ng agri-industrial estate. Meron kang market, meron kang bagsakan, at saka meron kang food processing. Kasi yan ang component para maging sustainable ang ecozone. Tapos, ang kailangan mo doon, yung magtatrabaho doon, kailangan, or yung area yon, mag-a-add ka ng component ng housing. So, dalawang klase yan. Sa socio at saka sa eco. Tapos sa loob niyan, okay, meron kang education, religious, health, okay, na nakalagay dyan sa loob para yung well-being nun maging sustainable. Okay? Can you follow? Hello?
Yes.
Can you follow, class?
po.
Okay, so, yan ngayon ang general solution. Yan ang pinaka-solution architecturally. Okay? Ganyan gumawa ng solution. Ang analysis mo mag-uumpisa sa bubble diagrams. Okay? Pag nag-umpisa ka ng bubble diagrams, ang interpretation yan, we go here. Okay? So, pagdating mo dyan, okay? Now, ito ngayon ang component mo. Okay? Ang component mo ngayon, okay? Ang in-assume namin doon is we will allot 12 hectares for economic housing. Okay? And then, okay, for sa economic housing, okay, nag-allot kami ng 12 hectares. Okay? So, ang magiging cost of land mo nun would be around 30 million or something. Okay? So, yung sellable mo nun, to get the sellable area, okay, in terms of housing, so you allot 70% sellable, okay, rule of thumb yan, 25% for road area, and roughly 5% for open space. So, ang calculation yan would be multiplication by factors. Okay, 12,000, 120,000, okay, 120,000 square meters, multiply mo ng 0.70 will give you these values here. Okay? Itong values yan. So we assume ngayon, yung kalsada natin, 8 meters wide. Okay. So ang open space natin will be around 6,000 square meters. Okay? So how do we determine yung sela, yung housing units? Okay? So yung sellable area mo is this one. Okay? This one is yan. So kung ang lot area mo ikakat would be equivalent to this. Okay? Ang total lot mo would be 84,000 divided by 120 would give you approximately this one. Okay? Can somebody calculate if I'm correct? Am I correct?
Yes,
Tama
please.
ba? Hello? Tama?
Yes po. Yes.
Do we have 700 lots?
Yes po,
If we divide, okay, so dun sa sellable area mo, you're supposed to have at least 700 lots na ang size is 120 square meters. So ang single detached mo nun, ang unit mo is single detached. Okay? So pali ang area ng house mo minus all setbacks would be around 84 square meters. Ito. Okay? This one. Ito siya. Okay? This one. So, ang cost ng house mo would be this if the parameter cost is 25,000 per square meter. Can you follow? Can you follow?
Yes po, sir.
Okay. So, let's proceed. So, kung you have 700 units at ang cost mo is 21,000. So kung ikaw ang developer, you will be exerting this much cost. Okay? Yan ang magiging cost ng house. Pera yung lot. Pera yung lot. So kung i-add mo yung factor mo yung lot, sabihin mo natin 6,000 per square meter. So 120, i-add mo to doon sa overall cost. Okay? Follow? Can everybody follow?
Yes po, sir.
Yes, okay. So let's go to the next slide. Okay. Okay. So the next slide natin, we will be talking about this portion. Okay? This portion, social housing. Okay? So yung social housing natin is about 6 hectares. Okay? So to convert it to square meters, you multiply mo ng 1,000. So you have approximately 6,000 square meters, which is this one. Okay? Ito siya. This one. So meron kang 6,000 square meters. Okay. Ayun. So, ang sellable mo parehong pa rin. Okay? 70% at saka 30%. In 30% mo, 25 will go to roads and 5% will go to open space. Okay? So, ganun pa rin so ito yung magiging factors mo. Okay? Yan ang magiging factors mo. Ayun. Yung housing units mo, okay? So, kung magiging row houses ka, ang sa building code, ang factor nun would be only 54 square meters per lot. So, kung meron kang sellable area na 42,000 square meters, divide mo ng 54, ito ngayon, ang number of lots cut. That means, yan din ang number of units to be built. No? Yan din ang number of built. So, assuming now, you have a 2-story, 60 square meters, okay? So, itong magiging cost mo, okay, per unit. So, kung meron kang 700 something unit, multiply mo ng ganito, okay? Ito ngayon ang total cost mo. So, for the purpose of project development, ay yan yung mga isusulat sa papel. At least meron kang idea, ballpark figure kung magkano talaga ang gagastusin mo pag dinevelop mo yan. Okay? Pag dinevelop mo yan, that's yet included yung sa roadways. Okay? And then it also have a clubhouse and then additional calculation for drainage and electrical. So ito, you can either get an expert or kung meron kang dating projects na pwede mong gawing reference in terms of total area, then yun ang benchmark mo. Okay? Yun ang magiging benchmark mo. So, okay, so magiging cost of development mo nun would be this one. That's now to include road. Ito. Kasi dito, included na yung road. Okay? So, okay. So next go to is there any questions so far? Can you follow?
Yes, sir.
Can you follow?
Yes po, sir.
Okay, so let's go to slide number 4. Okay, so dito naman sa slide number 4, we would get yung programming ng education. That would include buildings for school. So ang allotment there is 3 hectares. Ito. Okay. So 3 hectares would be a good starting point para magkaroon ka ng school. So kung ang cost of land mo, okay, would be this 25,000, ito ang magiging cost of land mo. Okay? Now, assuming your building area would be this, then ito yung cost mo. Okay? Tapos, ang site dev mo, that would be including roads, okay, open areas, ito ang magiging cost mo. So, cost of building ito, cost of land ito, and then cost of full development ito. So, pagdating sa papel, kung magiging planner ka, tapos maghahanap kayo ng proponent para mag-fund or if this government funding, so you now have a ballpark figure kung paano nyo i-raise yung ganitong amount of na funds. Okay? And then we go to, likewise, pagdating sa hospital, sa health, ganun din ang planning. Ito. So we assume 1 hectare for it. Okay? So, 1 hectare. Okay? Cost of land. Okay? Cost of building. Okay? Site dev. that yung site depth niyan would be including road, okay, uh, green areas, parking areas, okay. So magiging ballpark figure niya would be this one, okay. Now, paano magtanong kayo paano nakuha yung 1 hectare? Okay, these were assigned values na ginawa namin, okay, from previous projects na ganito karami ang tao, ganito karami ang housing development. Okay? So, yun ang tinatawag namin. Yun ang tinatawag na stock knowledge na, kumbaga, from experience, this will be good enough for this amount of people in the community. Okay? So next, let's go to slide number 5. Okay. Okay. Dun sa agro-industrial state, ito. Okay. So we allotted 23 hectares. Ito. Yung cost of land would be this. Okay? Yung sellable area mo, palagay ko, ganito rin ang magiging yan. So, yung warehouse units, ganito ko kinuha. Okay? Okay. 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 So, yung warehouse units from the total sellable area of this much, tapos I made a schematic plan for a warehouse, okay, based from the average size. Okay, so it turns out na ang total lot area for a good size warehouse would be 1,500. Okay? So yung 1,500 na yun ang cut na lot. You should divide it to this one. Okay? So this one divided by this, you will have approximately 107 cut na lot. Okay? So ang size ng warehouse mo noon would be this much. Kung ang project cost mo per square meter would be this, ito ang cost ng isang warehouse. Now to construct the whole warehouse, okay? Okay. So you will now have this much. Okay? Yan ngayon ang total development cost kung construct mo yung warehouse. And then if you add this one, clubhouse, drainage, electrical, including roads, okay? Including roads, so ang magiging total cost mo would be now running ito. Okay? Yan. Yan ngayon ang total cost. Ngayon, tatanong nyo, paano yung cost ng water? Paano yung cost ng electrical? So, this one, I based them from my previous projects. Okay? So, from there, I can assume and make projection kung magkano ang gagastusin niya basta meron kang benchmark. So, halimbawa, if at 5 hectares, ang cost ng electric mo would be around 1.2 million, gawa ka na ratio and proportion. Okay? So, 1 is to, say, 5 is to 1.2, 23 is to X. So, yung X value na yun ang assumed development cost mo. Okay? Mathematically. Can you follow? So, it's a simple rule of trigonometry ito. Can you follow?
Yes po, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So, if you have any queries, you just PM me. Okay? Now, let's go to the next slide. Okay. Ito naman sa terminal. This one is very interesting. So, ang terminal na to, so itong portion na to, okay. I asked the staff of NEDA to make a GIS. Kinaka-capture ko yung land area sa satellite, and then pinakuha ko yung area. Okay? So, nung nakuha nila yung area, yung sa Dao, it's only about 1.5 hectares. Are you familiar with that? Yung sa Dao terminal, meron siyang bus terminals, at saka pwedeng mag-ano ng jeepney. So, pinakuha ko yon by satellite. So, ang area niyan is about 1.5 hectares. So, basing from that, okay, if I have 3 hectares, then it will be more feasible to this site. Kasi konti lang naman ang sinaserve niya for the, excuse me. So nag-alat pa kami ng 5 hectares or 5,000 square meters. So, ito ngayon ang magiging cost of development niya. Ito. Okay? So, bakit 5,000 square meters ang building area? Ito. Yung building area natin is about 1,500. That will include waiting air lounges, pasalubong areas, toilets, etc., etc. No? Kasi, okay. So, kung ito ang magiging site dev mo, ito ngayon ang paved areas ito. Okay? Yan yung roadways, parking, sidewalks, etc. Okay, so ito ang magiging cost niyan. Yan ang magiging cost niyan. So all of these may vary pagdating sa actual kasi iba yung gumagawa ka ng assumption sa paper, iba yung gumagawa ka na ng actual na FS. Kasi pag gumagawa ka na ng actual na FS, you tend to be more accurate. This one would not only be ballpark figures, pero hindi na yan lalayo. Okay? Kumbaga, polishing, it's either you add or subtract. Ganun ang magiging sistema niyan. Assuming all of your assumed factors, okay, are real truth. Kumbaga, malapit sa katotohanan. Hindi na lalayo yan. Okay? Next. Ito ngayon ang summary. Okay? Ito na ngayon ang summary ng land development mo. So, nasa diagrams pa siya. Okay? Nasa diagrams pa. So, kung ito ang buong project development, okay, itong white area na to would now be your project development. This one. Yan ang project natin. Okay? Tapos, ito ang mga components mo. Okay? Ito ngayon yung agri-estate mo. Okay? Ito ang agri-estate mo. Ito ngayon ang terminal with pasalubong center. Okay? Ito ang components niyan. Bus, okay? P2P, deliveries. Ang P2P which means point to point. So sakay ka sa, halimbawa, terminal to terminal lang yan. Hindi lalampas. Okay. And this is now the component of the housing system. So i-divided siya ng dalawang category. You have the economic, you have the socialized. Pero common sa loob ang tatlo. Education, religious, health. Okay? So, ang total project area is 50 hectares. Ayan. Okay? Ngayon, ang mangyayari dyan would be to, ito ngayon ang magiging cost. Okay? Ayan. So as a whole, if you sum up all of these values, okay? If you sum up all of these values, you will now have your total project cost. Ilang slide ang pinadala ko sa inyo? Hello?
14 po, sir.
14, okay. Ito yung summary. So dun sa slide nyo, okay, can somebody, I will be exiting my slide. Can somebody show the screen yung technicals, yung merong mga maps? Do you have that? Wait. I will look for it. Okay. Anyway, so I will end the lecture for today, ganito. And then tomorrow, I will go back doon sa mga details nung merong mga maps. Is that okay with you?
Yes po, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Wait. Wait. It's the same. It's the same. Okay. Everybody still in? Hello?
Yes po, sir.
Yes.
Okay, let's now. Okay, ito pala siya. Okay? So, ito yung original notes ko. Pinakita ko na sa inyo to, di ba?
Yes po, sir.
Ha? Last
Yes po, sir.
semester? Yes, okay. So, dito yung mga technicalities. Ito yung sinasabi kong ratios. So, ito yung sa DAO terminal. Okay? So, they measured it by means of satellite. Ito. Okay? Satellite-based yung measurement. Kaya, nakuha ko yung area na 1.37 hectares lang siya, pero it could service the whole of yung iba-ibang klaseng mga buses. So, what more kung magiging 5 hectares siya? Yun ang relationship. Tapos, dito naman, how did I get total number of units required? Basing from here. Okay? Ito. Ang ginawa kong ito, 5.4 hectares lang siya. Meron kaming 227 units na produce. So kung ang beneficiaries ko would be around 500, so all I have to do is double that. Okay? Hindi yung hanap ako ng lote, hindi ko alam kung gaano kalaki, or sobrang laki, or sobrang liit. Para sa 500. So I am sure, pag gumamit ako ng 12 hectares, okay, yung 500 na yon eksakto. No more, no less. Ganito rin naman ito naman, naging project ito, okay, sa Capitol for Ayeto Community, 275 units naman at 2.8 hectares. Kaya nakapag-assume ako na at 6 hectares, okay, at 6 hectares, kakasya rin yung requirements namin. Okay, so ito ngayon would now, for you guys, it will take some time and it will take some projects to have these kinds of relationship. Hopefully you will have para pag nagkaroon kayo ng mga opportunities na ganyan, okay, hindi ka kakapa ng matagal. You can use basic logic para makapag-arrive ka sa mga ganyang areas. Huh? So in time, I hope na magkaroon kayo ng mga ganong project para yung database nyo, okay, magamit nyo pag nag-expand kayo ng ibang projects. Okay. Ano pa ba? Okay. So yun lang, yun ngayon ang aking sandali. Oh, ito yung ano. I think I have to elaborate on this. Okay? Ganito ang pagkuha ng assumptions sa consumption ng water saka electrical. So, guys, you have to know, okay, yung mga values na ganito. Dapat ang assumption mo would be here. Okay? Yan makukuha mo naman sa mga book. Katulad lang yan ng space factoring. Kaya lang yan ang consumption factors. Okay? So sa economic housing, okay, ordinary house, ang 100 amps na entrada, sobra-sobra na yon. Kahit tatlo pang aircon mo. Okay? Sa socialize, dahil hindi ka naman nag-aircon, okay? So approximately yung 60 amperes would be fine. Okay? Sa street lights, malakas na yung 30 amps. Okay? Lalo na kung LED ang gagamitin mo. Pati na rin sa perimeter. So, ang 30 amps na LED would now be equivalent to like 100 amps sa ordinary lighting system. Okay? Tapos, itong 0.8, okay? Ito yung plus factor mo. Okay? Okay, yung total load mo would now be only 80% of the demand factor. So kung ang demand factor mo would be this. By the way, tapos na kayo sa electrical. Marunong kayo mag-compute ng basic housing electrical computation? Does anybody know how nakapag-compute kayo? Hello? Everybody in pa rin? Hello?
Yes po, sir.
Okay. Nag-compute ba kayo ng electrical load? Everyone? Would you please kung alam ko kung sino para para alam ko kung sino yung nakaka-follow. Okay? Kasi yun din ang basic na gagamitin natin for siguro kung hindi man yan accurate as per professional electrical engineer, at least you have a working value to start with. Okay? So, ang gagawin na lang ng PEE niya, siguro mag-a-adjust lang siya ng mga factors. Pero with this one, I think it will work. So industrial, 300 amps would be big enough. Okay? So ito lang ngayon ang factor na hindi tayo masyadong accurate kasi depende yan kung ano ang i-store o tsaka kung meron siyang cold storage or kung food processing. Pero kung iyan mo yan, if you will take it as a whole, magbabalance lahat yan. Because not all industrial warehouse would use 300 amps. Okay? So, ang total load mo for the whole development, ang kailangan mo would now be this much. Okay? At 80% demand factor. So, mga 124,000 amps per day. Yun, bakit mo kailangan yan? Kasi pag nagtayo ka ng industrial estate na bago at saka housing development with all the amenities, hindi yan kasama sa present distribution ng utilities. Like for example, yung present capacity ng water distribution, yung present capacity ng electrical distribution. So, pag nag-develop kayo ng estate, kailangan inform din ang mga utility company na magkakaroon ng additional consumption na ganito sa water, sa electrical, para walang fluctuation at walang brownout. Can you follow?
Yes po, sir.
Yes,
Yes?
po, sir.
Yes po, sir.
Yes. So, yun ang importante ng paggawa ng assumptions. Okay? Kasi pag hindi mo ginawa yung assumption na to at binitiwan mo yan, tapos nagbigay ka na ng project go, hindi mo in-assume ito at hindi mo ipinaalam sa utilities company, sipin mo yung 124,000 amps per day na additional load. Ibig sabihin nun, kakainin yung present load mo. No? Tapos, magdadagdag ka pa naman. Pag-lecture ko. And then, mag-a-add ka pa ng ganito karami. Anong mangyayari sa loadings mo? E di magkakaroon ka ng shortage. Kaya dapat ito, pinapaalam na kagad. Para makagabang nagde-develop ang zone mo, okay, nakakahanap na ng solution ang water mo at saka yung electrical. So, same goes with the water source. Okay? Ito. So, ito, gallons per day, makukuha niyo yan ng mga factors sa libro. Okay? And then, ito ngayon ang kailangan na additional na water consumption per day. Halimbawa, sa lugar nyo, okay, itatayo ang eco-zone. So, ang present system nyo, hindi niya kakayanin na merong pang gagamit na 687 cubic meters per day. Kung ano ba, ang mangyayari kasi noon, hihigupin lahat yan ng zone. No? So, ang mangyayari, magkakaroon kayo ng brownout, magkakaroon kayo ng shortage ng water. Okay, pero pag sinabi nyo yan sa utility company, after this, so the utility company may na project a new source. Baka gumawa sila ng bagong power station, gumawa sila ng bagong water distribution. Just for that. Para hindi maabala yung original housing system or the community. Okay? So yun yung mga factors that you have to add up to. Okay? So that now will end the lecture. Thank you very much. So did you follow?
Yes
Yes
po,
po,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes po, sir.
Okay. So we will meet again tomorrow, okay, for another lecture. Okay? So tama na yung almost 1 hour and a half na naka-data kayo or naka okay? Okay. Here's Okay? Okay, we end the lecture now. Thank you for your time.
Thank you po, sir.
Thank you po, sir.
Thank you po, sir.
Thank you po, sir.
Okay na, Ken?
Babat? Okay na?
Dito ang attendance. Alinan eh.
Sabi ng press, sinema ko na mag-attendance eh. Kasi
Sige,
sinabi ko
sige.
na rin kayo ako. Sabi ko na rin kayo itong kung Yarmi, balo na naman ng kayo. Kaya ba't itong contentic ng lang tayo, balo na rin.
Sige, sige. Ingat, ingat.
Yeah, pare, okay. Yeah, pare. Uy, gusto ko yun.